dropped out of college to pursue a passion. Still managed to find a job and left them too, to find a better chance for myself. I don't know why and how I ended up on this stage, but if you'll ask me, it's been an incredible journey. Hello everyone, I'm Shivam Sharma. I'm a traveler, a filmmaker, a singer-songwriter. We all will figure that out. I come from a very small town in Himachal Pradesh named as Sharma. I have spent my childhood in a traditional mud house in a small village in Sharma. And during rains, I used to drink from the rooftop, and we used to keep pots and buckets in the room to collect that water. Adventurous since I just now wanted to dance as a kid, like I was so inspired, I just wanted to dance. So I remember learning Michael Jackson's dance form from YouTube, and for the very first time I performed that in my school's annual function. And I was a star overnight. I told you earlier that I come from a very small town named as Palampur. Not much of popularity. If you'll say the number is very small, but for the first time I got 3,000 views on a video. I remember my sister was walking in a lake named as Parashar Lake in Himachal Pradesh. It was a shot, incredible shot during the sunset. And it got eye of a lot of people. So I thought, why not just boost this video online and get some more attention? So I promoted that video. I invested 1,500 rupees on that video, and I got more than 35,000 views. And for me, every single view was making me happy. And I was getting more into it, right? So I thought, maybe that one guy will come and ask me, Shivam, can you work for me? And I was just waiting for that. And you know what? For the first time I boosted one video, and from that video, the singer of the song, Chand Balian, reached out to me for the very first time. After quitting the job, he was my very first client. He texted me and he said, hey, Shivam, can you work for me? And he's a doctor by profession. His wife is also a doctor. They both are doctors. And they both have hospitals as well. So, he's a great singer although. And I told him, can you please send me your songs? And I went through his songs and they were incredible. And I knew that 5 years down the line, this guy is going to reach Bollywood for sure. So I said, without even thinking twice, I said to him, hey, bhai, I'm going to do everything you tell me. He gave me one project. He gave me 1 lakh for the very first song, and I invested every single penny. And 20,000 I invested more from my pocket. I was not earning that much, I had no money, but I had my savings for more. So I invested from my pocket to make that project look good. And the project did great. So Aditya bhai, he loved it. He was like, Shivam, can you do one more song? I shot another song in Rajasthan. I shot one more song in Himachal. I shot one more song in Chandigarh. And that's how I ended up shooting like 20-25 songs for Aditya. And also I shot the song Chand Balian, which a lot of people, you must know. Chand Balian was top 3rd, not even nationally, globally most searched song on internet on 2022. So, when all of this was happening, COVID came. In 2020, the pandemic happened. And all the clients backed out, right? I had no work once again, I was ground zero. When I started working on like big things, this happened. And then I was depressed once again, I moved back to Himachal. And I was staying at my parents' place once again. So, my parents, they told me, hey, Shivam, you need to figure out things for yourself, you are growing, and then you need to get settled as soon as possible. I was also anxious about it. I was staying at home for 4 months, I had no job, I had no work. And I just started working on myself after quitting everything. So after all the demotivation, once again I thought of starting something. I started a full-fledged production house. I got the trademark done. I got everything for my company which I needed. And I started the production house once again. With that, just because I'm a filmmaker, why not use social media to promote my work? So I started a filmmaking channel on Insta, and YouTube I kept it for. This I'll talk about with you guys later. This is called multi-platform theory, when you multiply platforms to grow. But I started from one platform, and I started uploading pictures and videos online. So I got good attention from people, and I was getting viral. So the videos were getting 40-50 lakh of views. And for the very first time, it was all organic. When Reels came, it was blowing the internet, right? So that was the time I realized that I should definitely do something about it. In 2020, At the end of 2020, I started this, and in 2021, my page grew like crazy. So I thought now I should apply the multi-platform theory. Now I was earning good. My production house was doing good. I was working with the biggest labels in India you can think about. They were my clients. I was shooting for them as well. With that, I was working with politicians for their political campaigns. And my production house was doing wonderful. So now I needed to take care of my personal brand. My personal brand is named as Shiv Oryx. Shiv is from my name and Oryx is an African American goat. I wanted the ibex, the Himalayan goat, the king of Himalayas, to be the logo of my company, but that didn't happen eventually, and I got the name Shiv Oryx. Later on in 2021, I thought I don't want to stop, right? I was earning, I was doing big projects, but I didn't want to stop. Like I told you, when I was a kid, I was a lost kid, right? I just wanted to do everything. I wanted to do filmmaking, I wanted to dance, I wanted to click pictures, I wanted to sing and do whatnot, guys. So I wanted to do everything you can think of. So in 2021, the same thought came in my mind, and why not just sing songs, right? Because I knew things about music now. I was in the music industry since 2-3 years now. I worked for some of the big artists in India. I created their projects. I was in the marketing team for some of them as well. So we made some of the biggest hits. So why not work on myself? I remember investing 3-4 lakhs on my first song, which was a big decision. I invested 3-4 lakhs on the very first track of mine. I paid big artists, I paid big producers, big names in India to work with me, for me. I got the lyrics done, I got the music done, and I released my first song in 2022. So my very first song, which I released in 2022, 4th of March, it went viral. And I was on top of the charts in India, and I was top 20, top 50 in India. And I was also in the biggest playlist in the world, also in India, and I was doing great. I have more than 3 crore streams within 1 year on my first song. Later on, moving towards last year was a wonderful year of my journey, just because, as you all know, the song Chand Baliyan. Chand Baliyan, we released that song in 2020. Aditya Bhai's song Chand Bali didn't perform well when it was released. It was on 1 million on YouTube. But in 2022, it went viral. It blew the internet. It had more than 3-4 million reels on one platform. It had more than millions and millions of streams. It was one of the top 3rd searched song globally on internet of 2022. So all my clients, all my team, everyone was succeeding. And I also started succeeding in my own journey. Other than that, my production house is doing great. So today I stand in front of you guys as an indie artist, as a cinematographer, as a CEO of a production house, and that's my pehchan. My art is my pehchan. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.